Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally joined by my fiance, Connor. You may have seen him in my vlogs, but he never wants to be on actual camera. I think we've done like 2 videos, one with Sam and then that one ages ago when we done the water to my mouth.
That was awful.
That was so bad. But we've got a Q&A to answer today because, I don't know, I thought it'd be quite nice to have my opinion, Connor's opinion, and obviously quite a lot of the questions are based around like parenting and being first time parents and stuff like that. So I think it'd be quite good to get a dad's perspective too. So I think we're just going to get into the questions. I asked you guys to send me them over on Instagram. So if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe down below. I do lots of vlogs, mainly vlogs of my little family life, what I've been getting up to, especially in this like isolation time. I'm going to try and keep bringing videos to you guys, so stay tuned for them. Head over to, oh my god, I can put your Instagram as well. Do you want your Instagram? I'll put them both on the screen.
Where am I going to look when you talk for ages?
I'll put both of our Instagrams on the screen. I'll also put them in the description box. Questions. I asked them to be sent over on my Instagram and we got quite a few questions, to be honest.
Go back up.
That's Sam. So obviously we've had quite a few of the same questions over and over again, so we will obviously answer them, but the first question I've seen is who fancied who first and who initiated the first date? I think I fancied you first.
You fancied me first. Who initiated the first date? I wouldn't know.
When was our first date? The festival weekend?
No, the first time we met, Net?
No, the first time we properly met was Cows or that party first. So basically, the story is
we can't even answer that because that's
we didn't really have a first date, but the story is basically
Valentino's.
Connor, that was like 6 months into our relationship.
That's the first time I took you out.
Connor used to be embarrassed to go out with me because I was 3 years younger than him.
You were like 13 and I was like...
I wasn't, I was 16 and you were 19. But anyways, so the story is our best friend, Sam, was Connor's best friend. I was also really, really close with his sister at the time.
How many times have we said this story though?
Quite a few times, but basically, I was friends with Sam's sister. Connor was around Sam's with Sam. I was around Sam's with Sam's sister, Shona. And Connor came up the stairs and...
I can't remember this.
So basically, I needed to use the phone charger and Connor was using it and they were all pre-drinking downstairs and you come up the stairs and you chuck the charger in and I thought, oh, who's that? Who's that hottie? Because all your friendship groups stayed at high school when I joined, but you went straight into a job, so I didn't have a clue who he was, but I knew all his friends. So I added him on Snapchat and then he messaged me like, who are you? And I was like, oh my god.
How would I know who you were?
Unless it's just a little cheeky conversation starter.
How would I know who you are?
I was on Thingy's best friend list.
Yeah, that's when I added you for the second time. When I deleted
well, anyway, so I deleted you because I was embarrassed and I said, oh, my friend done it. Okay, let's say the first date was when you came to mine festival weekend. Because you came around mine.
Yeah, yeah.
So we kind of just been talking. There was no one that initiated the first date. It kind of just...
I think you need to skip loads of that. That's rubbish.
Yeah. We've been talking for a while.
We sound like we don't know each other.
No, it was just so long ago. 6 years ago, that was a long time ago.
Not 6 years yet.
6 years in August, or July.
July, yeah.
That's 6 years. So this is why I'm saying this, is because so many people asked how did we meet. So we met through friends, mutual friends basically. Long story short.
Yes, that's better.
And I was actually talking to his friend, his other friend.
Let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that. But yeah, that's how it started. Would you ever let Con do his own blog without you? Any tips / help?
Blog? What's
yeah.
That? That's not a vlog, is it?
A blog is like a YouTube channel vlog, you know. I would let him, I wouldn't mind, but he would never do that.
I wouldn't do it, no. Okay,
so, to Connor, this one's for you. Was dad life what you expected?
As I expected. It's better than I expected.
Is it?
Yeah. But it didn't kick in until you were actually pushing the baby out.
Connor was honestly...
I didn't really think.
Connor was one of those people, you know, when you see on one born every minute that looks like they're gonna faint. That was Connor. But
I was buzzing.
Grey in the face. But I think people try to scare you about parenthood, don't they? They always say, oh,
yeah,
you'll never get sleep again.
If you're relaxed, it's easy. You'll
never get sleep again. You're gonna have no social life. They try to like scare you.
We have a better social life than we have a better social life now than we did.
Yeah.
Before Noah.
Definitely. But I think we're lucky in the fact that we have friends that also have babies. Don't you think?
Yeah, but you look at like Garrett, Ellie, Ellis.
A lot of all our friends are really, really, really kind and love to see Noah, don't they? They always want to come see them. So it's really sweet. And obviously our best friends Sam and G have Myla, so they're literally like the same age. It's the best thing ever. It's so fun.
Scarlet with Ziggy.
Exactly. So
some of them are the same.
Okay, so let's just do this in a bracket. So did you know we were going to have a family together? How did we know we were ready? Were you scared to become parents? So did you think we were going to have a family together?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I think we did.
We knew that.
And how did we know we were ready? Well, I don't think anybody knows when they're ready.
I don't think
it's a thing that you need to be ready for.
I don't think the first one there's ever a time where you'd be like...
Yeah, well actually, saying that, there's quite a few people that will get to the point where they've been together or they're married and they're like, actually we want to have a baby. But I don't know at what point you think, oh, I'm ready. I think the worst thing is when you're with other people that have kids and you're like, oh, yeah, I want that. I'm ready for that now.
Eli's first birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, so we went to my cousin's son's first birthday, so he's like my second cousin. And
your cousin, Chloe?
Yeah, but Eli's not my cousin, he's my second cousin.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because it's her son. We went to his first birthday party and we had another little baby in the family at the time as well, and we were kind of just like, oh my god, we love babies. I was actually already pregnant at the time, but we didn't know. So I don't really think anybody knows when they're actually ready. You kind of just take it as it comes, and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Really is the best thing ever. Were we scared about being parents?
No.
No.
Not one moment.
No, I wasn't scared.
No.
I don't know what it is. I feel like it's because it doesn't feel real until the baby's actually here. Do you think having a baby made things happen quicker, engaged, house, etc.? So we were actually looking, I think I need to stop answering first, but we were actually looking at getting a house before we were pregnant, weren't we? We'd already seen the mortgage advisor.
Yeah.
So the house, we had actually originally planned to have the house first.
An engagement, I had the ring before you were pregnant.
Did you?
When were you pregnant? December?
December, we found out. So basically our holiday, where he proposed, both holidays, because you were originally going to propose in skiing.
I don't know. I don't know when I bought it.
But you were going to originally propose skiing, weren't you? Was that the plan?
Yeah.
But both holidays were booked
you're right,
before I found out I was pregnant.
I had it before. No. I'd have to look. Oh,
yeah, but both holidays were booked before I was pregnant anyway.
Yeah.
Which is why I went to Vietnam and Thailand at, how many months pregnant was I? 5 months?
You're like 26 weeks pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was recommended not to go, but everything was fine. I actually get quite a lot of questions on that, like advice.
Yeah, I had it before then.
So yeah, that kind of, we've been together 5 years, so we were kind of on those steps of moving out and stuff anyway. I don't think a baby hurried it, but it kind of just...
Yeah.
No, and obviously the house thing, it's actually gone backwards more than anything, having a baby, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because
we literally had a mortgage in principle, we'd put an offer on, our offer got accepted, but the moving date was literally August, around when we were going to have Noah, and we pulled out because of, we didn't want everything happening at once. So if anything, it was the opposite. Okay, so this is a good question. How do you both deal with money? Joint account, 50-50, I just moved in with my boyfriend.
A joint account.
We have a joint account and we also have individual accounts.
2 separate accounts.
But so basically I have obviously my business account, I then have...
Credit card?
I don't use my credit card though.
But you have it, just...
But I have it, yeah. And then I have my other account, my normal account. So every month we try and put in... So basically I put more into savings and the bills come out of Connor's account. But I put all the money in savings and I pay for literally everything for Noah and things like that. But most of the time, if we're doing shopping and stuff, we'll do it on the joint account because we both have money in it, if that makes sense. Yeah. I think it works out that outgoings and ingoings between us both is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
It's all equal, it's all even. Our money is, like, it's just everything's shared now.
Yeah.
Like, we never think, oh, that's your money, that's my money, I'm not going to buy that, you can buy that. It's like everything's both. So, yes. Do you have any preference for the gender of your future kids, i.e. 2 boys and a girl, etc.?
I'm happy with either, because I want
I am happy with either.
But I want another boy.
Well, I want 3 kids, and I would be more than happy
3 kids.
With at least 1 girl, and I wouldn't mind the other gender. If it was a boy or a girl.
If it was 3 boys.
Kid. If it's 3 boys, I'd be a bit upset, I'm not gonna lie. I'd have to go for the 4th kid.
It might be 4
I have
boys.
a strong feeling that my next baby will be a girl.
A girl would be nice, but a boy would be even better.
Yeah, I would honestly would not mind having another boy. I'm literally obsessed with.
I would like to have 2 older boys than the girl.
That's true.
But you can't plan that.
No, obviously you can't.
Unless it's twins, one of each, done.
Yeah. When are you planning for baby number 2? ASAP.
No.
No, we have to wait till after the wedding. So
after the wedding.
We plan to be pregnant in 2021, next year, babies. So when do you want your next baby?
2021.
Yeah, next year we want our
well,
next
you
baby.
used to be pregnant in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you finding isolation with little Noah? We love it.
I'm still working, to be fair.
Yeah, Con still works, but he's got a new job now. He works nights, so he's basically in isolation with us because when he goes to work, I go to bed, and when I wake up, he's already in bed. So we literally spending. It's lovely. It's great. I literally am in isolation with Noah anyway. I don't really leave.
You don't leave the house anyway. Nothing's changed.
No, because obviously I work from home as well, so it's kind of just the same for me. And we do get out. We'll try and get out when we want to, when we need to. We've got a garden, so yeah. I don't know.
One.
I think we're doing. Yeah, I think we're doing really well. Are you?
Yeah, I'm happy.
All good.
How many children do you want? 3. Do you ever argue?
Do we ever argue? Of course we argue. We argue about the most stupidest things. Like, they're not like serious arguments, they're just so stupid. I think, especially since having a kid, I know I get loads of questions about this all the time. It's like, how did Noah...
We don't argue about Noah.
No, we don't argue.
No.
No, we don't anymore.
What?
A lot of questions, wait, a lot of questions are about like, having a baby, how's it affected our relationship? And I think, if anything, there's more things to argue about. Like, they're not like, it's just bickering. Like, it used to be about like who's going to change his nappy.
I wouldn't say we argued about that.
We don't anymore.
We argue about rubbish stuff.
Yeah, let's think of an example. I think Connor just irritates me sometimes.
I can say one thing and then that's, don't talk to me, don't talk to me.
No, it's not, well, okay, it can be sometimes like that, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered. And then he keeps going. And I'm just like, just be quiet. True?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, of course we argue. I feel like every relationship has arguments, and if you don't, I think it's a bit odd. I think it's more than normal to argue in a relationship, but as long as they're not like deep-rooted arguments, ours are just so silly and just boring. How has Noah changed our relationship, having a baby? I feel like I could answer this. I keep answering first. Do you want to go first? You go first. How has it changed our relationship?
How has he changed our relationship? You love him a bit more.
I feel like our priorities have changed, basically. So obviously Connor used to be my priority, my number 1, and he is a very, very close second. But Noah is now my number 1 priority. And
it's just changed our relationship because you have to think about things more.
Yeah. You can't be selfish.
You have to do more as well.
Yeah. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot of other things you need to think about. I don't think it's changed our relationship massively.
Like I can't just play FIFA all day now.
No.
Right, I used to get in from work, play it for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
With my dad.
That's not a relationship with me though.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really think it's changed our relationship that much. Like, he's really, really good.
It's changed what we do in our relationship.
Yeah, like our priorities and things like that. I don't really know. How do you think it's changed?
Going back to that question, I don't think it's changed much.
When Noah goes to bed, we normally just sit and watch something together, or we cuddle together.
Yeah. He goes to bed early, doesn't he? So.
Yeah, we're quite lucky really, and we do go on dates sometimes. We're very lucky that we have our parents that like to look after Noah and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not really changed. Do you still live at home? No, we don't live at home. We live currently in... Connor's old boss owns where we live, so it's kind of like private renting, I suppose.
Yeah, private renting.
Did you ever see yourselves being young parents?
Yes.
I did, for sure.
I wanted to be under 25.
And how old are you? Because everyone got it wrong on my story.
24. I even got it wrong.
He's 25 this year and I'm 22 this year. Aside from missing your families, would you ever move to America?
No.
When Noah's older, do you think you'd agree on things like punishment and discipline? You don't think?
I don't think I'll be that strict. No.
I don't think we'll be really, really strict. I don't think we will. I feel like we'll be a good level, like not too lenient and not too harsh. Because I feel like when you're too harsh, it just pushes them the other way.
We got years till we think about this anyway.
Like, we don't clash with things at the moment. I know he's not old enough to like...
He doesn't even speak yet, bless him.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we might, if anything, we'll probably like balance each other out.
We'll have a few house parties for him.
Yeah. We'll be them parents.
When he's
well, we're
16.
We say that and then we'll get to that age and be like, absolutely not. What was Connor's first reaction when you found out I was pregnant?
That's why you've told us loads of times as well.
Probably.
I was in London with my boss at the time.
So obviously we weren't like trying for a baby, so he didn't even know I was taking a pregnancy test. This wasn't like a what's the word? Pre-exempt? Pre-exempt? Exempt.
No.
Pre-exempt thing.
Oh. Change this word.
It wasn't like a planned thing, so I took the pregnancy test just off the back of my head just to think.
The back of your head? That's not a thing.
Just off.
Your period was late?
Yeah, one day, which is really, really normal for me, but I just thought, there was just something in me that
on
just
the back of your head.
I don't know. And I'd been watching loads. This is so weird to look back on, but I was watching loads at the time, like revealing pregnancies, and there was just something in me that I thought, just take the test, just to clear your mind. Like I literally had no expectations of being pregnant, so I just thought I'll just do it, just so I know that I'm not pregnant. And then literally, as soon as I weed on that stick, it went like this big, bold 2 red lines, and I sent it to Connor, and Connor was like, what does that mean?
I didn't know what it meant, but I was buzzing. Was
it love at first sight?
No.
Absolutely not. Do you both still have date nights, etc., time for each other? Love you guys. Yes.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
When was our last, obviously at the moment.
Alchemist.
Yeah, that was so fun.
How long ago was that?
I think we've been out since then.
Yeah,
my hair is so tight, it's hurting my head.
We normally go out with like our friends.
Yeah. So,
if me and Liv go on a date, we go for food for an hour and we're home.
Yeah, we don't. Oh yeah, that was our last one, Valentine's.
Yeah. We literally just
We're not one of those people that just sit in a restaurant and just like linger. We eat and then we go.
Linger.
And we're more than happy to bring Noah with us on our dates anyway, so I think we make quite a lot of time for each other.
Yes, we do.
How long have we been together? 6 years in August. That's mad, isn't it?
So 5 years and 7 months? Something like that, I do.
That's crazy. What do you bicker about the most? How annoying Connor is?
No, how annoying you are. You are so annoying sometimes.
We just get on each other.
Liv doesn't understand when she's annoying. Okay. And she gets in silly moods.
What, bad
So,
ones?
no, where you like dish out all the banter thinking you're the king. Someone gives her a bit of banter and
that is so true. I'm so sensitive.
She thinks she's so funny as well, but she's not.
Okay, we can answer this question because our name has now changed. I don't know what our next girl name would be, but if Noah was a girl...
No, I don't want to say.
No, our old one. If Noah was a girl...
It's a new one.
Exactly, we don't have a new one.
Sophia. Is that not it? Is that not it?
It is, but the way you said it was really weird. Sophia. Sophia.
Well, I can't say it and we can't have that name.
Definitely can't. No, it's going to be Sophia with an
Sophia?
F. Yeah, Sophia.
Oh, that sounds horrible like that way. Sophia.
That sounds like you're saying sphere really bad.
Sophia. We can't have that name.
Oh no, we're flashing red. Oh no, we're flashing red. No, that was our old name, but it's not obviously the name anymore.
What does flashing red mean? How long we got?
I don't know. What's been your favourite age of Noah so far? I feel like now.
Yeah, now.
Now is
he's smiling, giggling, making noises.
He's really reactive
mooing.
now. He does, he moves. He's trying to crawl, he eats. He's like a mini human that just doesn't have words. And he's really, he's so aware as well. Yeah. Now. He's so nosy and he
can sit up as well.
Yeah, it's just crazy. This is our favourite age for sure. Oh, have we got any concerns about getting married so young?
No.
No.
We're pretty chill, to be honest.
Yeah.
We are chill people.
And to be fair, we've been together 6 years. That's quite a long time.
Yeah, I don't think marriage will change much.
No, I really don't think
I hope not, anyway.
What would marriage even change? Like, we've got joint accounts, like... What do people get married for? I want to get married because I want to...
For a mad party.
Yeah. No, I want to get married for the fact...
Your surname?
Yeah. I want us to be the family. And
it's a proper, like, traditional thing, yeah.
Yeah. That's us, done, you know?
Alright, shoulder barge.
Sorry. Who decided the decorating for your house? Was it 50-50? I think I'll kind of just do it
I
on
think
Connor.
it's 95% lift.
But
And I just go, oh, alright.
do you disagree with anything?
No, apart from painting them black. And you haven't done it.
And I haven't done it because...
Yes, it's
no,
silly idea.
no, I didn't want him to. Connor didn't want me to. How easy was it to agree on Noah's name? It was really weird. It just... I just said it to you.
Who chose it?
I think I just said it to you and then that was it.
Yeah, done.
Yeah,
I think it's such a good name still
yeah,
now.
we love it. We always say it all the time. We love his name. So cute. Whereabouts do we live? On the Isle of Wight. We live on the Isle of Wight.
Both born here.
Born and raised. What's the best part of being parents?
Showing off our beautiful kid.
The best part of being parents is the love you feel for this.
Like at the start,
human.
he was so just
It's
wanted
a
to look.
blur.
He just wanted to look at Liv. Like he literally just looked at Liv every day. But now
he is a mummy's boy, but he definitely does like
he
click
likes
on
me
Con now a lot more than he did before. It's really cute. He looks for us, like if he goes to other people, he's like looking around the room for us, and it's the sweetest thing. And he's the best thing, honestly, is when he wakes up in the morning, you go over and he's just got
smiling.
the biggest smile on his face.
On his front.
Yeah. Advice to expecting parents. I feel like you go.
I feel like you go.
You go.
Just be chilled, relaxed. The same as chilled, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but
just
your baby really picks up on your energy. That's what everyone tells us. All the health visitors told us, didn't they?
Yeah.
A lot of them came
Yeah,
around
but he
and
was
were
so
like,
chilled from
he
the
is
start.
so chilled, yeah.
It definitely depends what sort of people you are. If you're relaxed around the baby,
just
he'll be fine.
honestly,
or her.
Every day gets easier. Let me tell you that. Every day gets better.
First 2 weeks are hell.
Yeah, they're quite like
It's
a
like,
blur.
Yeah.
Everything rolls
You'll
into
sleep
one.
like for 2 weeks.
I think it's not even the fact that even if he sleeps, you're not sleeping because you're paranoid, like something's gonna happen.
You hear him like move, and you're
like, oh my god, is he alright? Like,
yeah.
I feel like just chill. You've got so many exciting things to come. It's the best thing ever, and every day gets easier, and it's not as bad as people make out.
Yeah, but when he's a toddler,
we haven't hit the terrible twos yet, so
that's when
we'll
my
see.
dad can have him.
Yeah.
Why did you just look like that?
I think he just woke up. Look who it is! Just woken up from his nap. Say hello. Hello.
He looks so big.
He does look so big. You go to daddy.
Ew.
So, I think that's all the questions we're going to answer at the minute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Our first like
Who's
proper...
mummy talking to?
Who am I talking to? This is our first like proper like sit down talking video. What? What? So, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are new, and stay tuned for our vlogs. Because you'll see a lot more of this little cutie. This little cutie, which is what everyone wants to see. Isn't it?
Oh, what a poorly cough.
He's got a fake cough at the moment. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next